Once the load has been performed, ZOS runs through 4 stages during initialization. These stages are nucleus initialization program messages, acquisition of the TOD from a timer, ZOS joining the parallel Sysplex, console initialization. The ZOS part of the IPL is complete when message 389 informs you that ZOS command processing is available. At this point, subsystem JES, DB2 and kicks will restart. The system being IPL first displays the NIP messages along with the master catalog selection, ZOS symbol assignment, and page data set allocation. The example shown is a more detailed process of the sequence of events for the first system IPL into a parallel Sysplex. Let's see a brief review of the Sysplex IPL flow. First, display IPL info command gives us initial information about the IPL of the system. For example, load_exec member used is load_ps in sys1.iplparm and EAS's list is 00 and ps. Command dparmlib informs about the dataset belonging to parmlib concatenated library. Remember from what was already explained that certain parameter values of parmlib members are used as input during ZOS image initialization. The following parameters in the EASys access parmlib member are required for a ZOS image to participate in a Sysplex. That specifies the Sysplex configuration into which the ZOS image is allowed to IPL. Cobel, that identifies the Cobel exec parmlib member that describes the Sysplex environment for the initializing system. Let's go into look for these parameters. First, in the list is user.parmlib. In member EASys ps, we can find Cobel parameter equals to ps. As plexcfg was notified in the premise member, let's check the following dataset in the parmlib concatenation list: adcd.c21f.parmlib. Here it is. plexcfg is assigned to any. Here, Cobel PS member is selected for Sysplex configuration. XCF is active. This condition is generally caused by performing a Sysplex-wide IPL without first removing the systems from the Sysplex. This leaves the system names still in the Sysplex Cobel dataset. Multiple systems may have the IXC405D message display. Respond I to initialize the Sysplex on the first system to be IPL'd, and respond J to join the Sysplex on all other systems that have the IXC405D message. Now, ZOS detects and confirms a connection to each of the CFs with message IXL157I. When XCF initialization is complete, message IXC418I is issued. This indicates that the system is now part of a Sysplex. The IPL continues in the same manner as an IPL of a non-Sysplex ZOS image until it reaches the point where the time of day (TOD) clock is set. The time is selected automatically, without the need for operator TOD confirmation from the STP. The local time is offset using the usual clock XX member in parmlib. The only indication of this occurring is when the message is issued. No other time references are seen until ZOS has completed initialization. At this point in the IPL, ZOS detects a connection to the CFs. The connection of the system to each of the CFs is confirmed with message IXL157I. In our case, SOW1 is active now in the Sysplex. These are the Cobel dataset defined for our Sysplex, called ADCDPL. Primary and alternate ARM Cobel dataset, dataset name and Volser. Primary and alternate CFRM Cobel dataset. The path-in and path-out activation consist of attempting to start all path-ins and path-outs to devices and structures within the parallel Sysplex. This facilitates communication between other systems within the parallel Sysplex. When connectivity is achieved, message IXC466I is issued. For example, here it is the start of path-in related to 0E22 device, that is our CTC link. Now connectivity is established.